And are we saying the Minnesota trade is a failure?
Ooh. I
At this
think it was a failure, like, the day it happened.
No, but obviously, like as a Timberwolves fan myself, I do see this trade the day that it happened was, we overpaid. But at this moment, for anybody who did not see what happened yesterday, I can actually play the video right here. We'll play it real quickly. And what occurred was Kyle Anderson and Rudy Gobert got into a physical altercation. And I also want to say, as soon as that physical altercation happened, I love how Taurean Prince jumped up like he had been waiting to get in a fight, like with Rudy Gobert. He jumped up so quick, like I've been waiting for this moment to fucking pop. Here we go. This is it. And then this is the Jaden McDaniels situation. Jaden McDaniels then broke his hand on the way to the locker room.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you guys haven't seen the first one, right here, I believe is this the Rudy Gobert right here?
Where's Taurean Prince?
Oh wait, that wasn't the Rudy Gobert, but either way, the Rudy Gobert situation was that they were right there. Supposedly, what ended up happening in the altercation was this is what happened. We heard that Rudy. Okay, so Kyle Anderson was pissed at Rudy Gobert. I got to find the actual phrasing of what they said, but it was along the lines that Kyle Anderson told Rudy Gobert kind of to shut the fuck up, and Rudy Gobert didn't take it lightly. And right here, I have the whole thing. So Minnesota, Rudy Gobert escalated a verbal argument to a physical encounter after Kyle Anderson told him to shut the fuck up, bitch. The disagreement started with Anderson telling Gobert to block some shots. Gobert telling Kyle Anderson to grab a rebound, ended with a punch, Gobert being sent home. Gobert later sent an apologetic text in the team's group chat per Mike Conley, quote, "We'll speak about it and move on. We're a grown man," end quote. And yeah, and Rudy Gobert put out a tweet 12 hours ago saying, I'll put it right here, "Emotions got the best of me. I should not have reacted the way I did regardless of what was said. I want to apologize to the fans, organization, and particularly to Kyle, who is someone that I truly love and respect as a teammate." What are your initial thoughts on the whole? I mean, first off, Jaden McDaniels punching the wall, that is so stupid. Okay, there's so many better ways to vent your frustration.
Yeah. Punch a player like Rudy Gobert.
So Thomas Perry says, I think it was a failure given where things are at, very crazy behavior going down. And that's what I'm saying. Let's just act like there was not an overpay. Okay. Let's just forget there was an overpay for Rudy Gobert. The way everything went down, they're a play-in team. And it seems like the way the fight broke out with Rudy Gobert, I punch a player. I like that. But no, what I'm saying is the way that everything went down when if you watch the video, let me pull it up, of Rudy Gobert, no one backs Rudy Gobert up. No one comes to Rudy Gobert's defense. Did you see that in the video? I'll pull it up right here.
I think, yeah, it looked like a lot of people weren't backing anybody up. It seemed.
No, it looks like everyone was backing up Kyle Anderson and was happy.
Yeah, people were backing him up because he just got punched and he was about to go punch Rudy Gobert back. And they're like, whoa, hold on, chill. When Rudy Gobert starts talking to Kyle Anderson, there's a hand literally on his arm where it's like, hey, somebody knew what was about to come.
Here we go. I got right here. This is the video that shows. So right here, they're arguing. All right, look, just watch Taurean Prince right here. How Taurean Prince literally gets so stoked to fight fucking Rudy Gobert. He's so stoked. Anthony Edwards in the background, just looking like Anthony Edwards. He's like, damn, this is bad. Anthony Edwards is like, this ain't good. His face, this ain't good, is literally Anthony Edwards' face. He's like, this shit ain't good.
I feel like I'm watching the JFK video. But anyways, it's a failure because they're 42-40. I don't think the Gobert, the Gobert trade isn't a failure because they're 42-40. You need the context, unfortunately, in this situation. We can't forget about the 5 first-round draft picks. And because of the 5 first-round draft picks, it is a huge failure. The only way it wouldn't be a huge failure is if they got to the NBA Finals. They were never going to get to the NBA Finals. It's Rudy Gobert. You didn't just acquire Joel Embiid. So it's not Gobert's fault. It's a compilation of everything. Why is all of this stuff happening? Why is it getting leaked? Apparently in the locker room, Kyle Anderson said, "I'll knock your fucking face off," or "I'll knock you the fuck out."
Supposedly at halftime, a full break. Supposedly in the Timberwolves locker room at halftime, a full fight almost broke out.
Yeah, that's how it be though. I don't have.
Do you trade Rudy Gobert? You can't keep him on the team.
Why? Why can't I keep him on my team? He's my best defender. There was so much buildup in that specific game yesterday that led to this moment. And there was one that really pissed me off where it was like Cat getting upset at Gobert for Cat inbounds the ball. And I think it was Connolly who's like running around. He's got somebody on him. So Gobert turns around, Cat throws him a pass, and he had Trey Murphy on him. Trey Murphy steals the ball, gets the layup or dunk, and Cat's all mad at Gobert. Like,
yeah, I know.
Last I checked, Gobert is 7 feet tall and not supposed to be the one to bring the ball up the court. Yeah. So if somebody's going to get upset at lack of effort or lack of defense, it certainly shouldn't.
Whose fault is this? Is this Chris Finch's fault? Is this Tim Conley's fault? Is it Tim Conley's fault for poorly constructing a roster? Is it Chris Finch's fault for not coaching the roster? Or is it the player's fault? Or is it Rudy Gobert's attitude?
It's everybody's fault. I think it's everybody's fault. Should Gobert have thrown a punch on the court against a teammate? No. Should Kyle Anderson have said you a soft bitch or whatever he said to him? That one's a little bit better. But in the old days, in the good old era, 90s basketball, I guarantee you, if you walked up to, who should we use as a good example? What do you? Michael Jordan is probably the worst.
The Detroit Pistons. I bet you the bad boy Pistons from the 80s. They used to fight each other all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you walk up to a grown man and you call him a soft ass bitch,
he's not going to take it lightly. No, of course.
Punch is expected. 20 years, 30 years ago, punch is expected. If you call a grown man a soft ass bitch,
all right.
Fights happen. I don't think the issue was that this fight happened. I think do it in the locker room. I think the issue was Gobert throwing the punch live on the court because that's not what you want. Save that for the locker room. That it got leaked. I don't think Minnesota's running a great organization. I think it's a mixture of everybody.
Oh, Minnesota hasn't ran an organization for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about one last.
Real quick, teammates should be family, and we'll touch on it here in this clip as well because I think the Bones one's a lot different. Emotions are high, like livelihoods are at stake. Some people want it, some people don't want it, some people want it really badly. It's very competitive, and sometimes, as Gobert tweeted, your emotions get the best of you. I would actually guess Kyle Anderson and Rudy Gobert are good teammates. They like each other. Emotions are running high. Nobody's pleased. No Wolf players pleased that they're 42-40 in the freaking play.
No, I completely agree. So let's go over here. A little scuffle broke out between Mason Plumlee, a 10-year vet, against Bones Highland, who's a second-year player.